We are back with another episode, and we're gonna try not to make it too deep, but I can't promise that it's not gonna go there because the topic for today. Listen, it's gonna get us there. Okay, I'm just gonna give you the expectation to show up for others while you are fighting for your life. Huh? We've been there.
Yes.
We've been there.
Yes.
Before I'm not even gonna give you any more preface. Before we dive into that, woo, cha. What is up with people's cleanliness habits?
I don't know.
I know we talked about this before, but like, I've been seeing the conversation around rags, hands, washcloths, towels, all the things. And I know, like, I've been seeing one thing and I'm like, I want it.
Yeah.
The African, I want to get out of the shower and be skin and bone. Like, I really just want to be meat, bone, in the bed, and I'm good. That's how clean I want to be. So I just need to know, like, is that just
listen, when I go to wash my body, the temperature needs to be on lava. I need lava heat.
All the way up there.
And then afterwards, I need a washcloth. I need 2 washcloths. I need one for my body. I need one for my face.
Absolutely.
And then I have a towel. And even that towel, I might get a second one.
I need one for my face. It's separate.
Yeah. It's
separate.
just,
Yeah.
And then, I don't care if my skin falls off in the shower because the water's too hot. I need it to be hot. Okay.
I want to walk out and it's steam.
That's right. I want to see the steam
coming up off my body after I get out of the shower.
I want to look like a plate of tamales. Just
done.
I want to look like the fajita plate as it's coming to the table and it's sizzling. That's me. That's coming out of the shower.
Absolutely.
Looking delicious, but also clean.
Also very clean. Okay. Listen, the cracks and crevices got to be clean.
That's right.
I just need to feel like I have done my due diligence.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if I was at home all day.
That's right.
I could be at home and I'd be like, I just been around this house.
Yeah.
That's it. But baby, when I tell you before I get back in my good clean bed, I'm going to clean my body.
Yeah. And put that deodorant on. Put the deodorant on.
Listen.
I want you to put it on, and before you step out, before you go into that enclosed place,
please.
You get it together.
Please.
Yeah.
And some moisture. Just
moisturize.
And I understand that is from what I'm seeing online, it's very much a cultural thing. So I don't know what, where, how, why it's such a difference, but
I'm not going to get into that because I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody.
I don't either, but
I want the people to know we do smell what's going on. We smell it.
And
it's getting cold. There's no excuse for you to be stank, and it's cold.
And listen, I know I'm in Florida. Are we in Florida?
That's right.
We're in Florida, so that's even more of a reason. It's sweaty degrees outside. It don't matter how, because we're not going to experience a real winter.
That's right.
Or fall.
Yeah.
Okay. This is probably the closest thing to fall we're gonna get right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Still clean your pits.
Yeah.
Clean the crevices and put some deodorant on. Anyways.
Ooh, child.
That's. I just had to get that off my chest, okay? Because it's that time of year. Please smell good, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever? We actually talked about this previously.
Yeah.
Because we've both been through some things.
That's right.
And you still have people that are just like, but me.
Yeah.
Also. And you're just like, baby, I'm holding on by a thread. So have you ever been going through a dark time in your life? First of all, yes.
Yes.
That's
no, just have you ever? Yes.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Life is handing you hit after hit, and you're doing your best to just survive. And here comes somebody in your circle that is disappointed that you're not showing up for them. Baby, how?
How?
Where? They accuse you of moving funny, or maybe even point out what you could be doing better for them. Meanwhile, you're on your last leg, and that just pushes you over. Like, you're like, okay, I was already on the edge, but
yeah.
So what we did, my good co-writer here and co-host for the day, he asked the people, And y'all responded, okay?
Yes, they did.
Listen, and we're gonna dive into the responses because we already got our 2 cents.
Yes.
But we want to hear what the people had to say.
The black girls and the black boys definitely spoke up.
I can't wait.
So one of these responses says that I may not be the most reliable right now. This is how they respond. Most of these responses are how people would respond if somebody came to them and started tugging on them while they were fighting for their lives. So it said, I may not be the most reliable right now, but I make a mental note that a friend needs me, which is actually,
it's good.
Yeah, I think that's
a very positive approach to it.
Yeah,
very positive.
And honestly, for me, that in itself takes grace.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, just to pull over for a second and go, you know what? I can't respond to that right now, but
you need me. I will come back to that.
This response was pretty good too. It says, "Hey, I'm sorry I haven't been showing up like I used to. I'm honestly going through a lot and barely maintaining in my own life. So I haven't been focusing much on anyone else, but I am surviving. I love you no less, but I need grace and support right now. And I'm sorry I can't show up in the way you expect me right now."
Those are very positive ways.
Well, I think also they are also a little bit vulnerable. Yeah. Like, you also are owning that you are going through something, you're going through your own personal storm while they're going through their storm. I think that part actually takes some courage, because I could just tell you, hey, I can't do this right now.
Yeah.
Without telling you I'm going through my own personal thing. And to be honest with you, that would probably be my approach. Like, I feel like if you don't have the self-awareness enough to check in with me first before you start dumping, then you probably won't have the awareness enough to acknowledge that I'm going through something too.
That's good.
Yeah. So
that's good, because some people will just, this is my thing.
Yeah.
They don't, do you have the capacity to even hold my stuff right now? They don't even check to see if you even have room for their stuff.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's almost like a storage unit.
Yes.
It's almost like a storage unit. And I'm like organizing. I'm in here organizing and compartmentalizing my things just to make it through the day.
Yeah.
That thing is about full.
Yeah. Well, and you discussed on a previous show about how you carry, or how you used to carry.
How I used to carry,
a bunch of people's things too. So, somebody comes and dumps on you unexpectedly. It might throw you off, like, now hold on now. I'm trying to get this organized.
And you coming in,
you coming at me.
It can be a lot. It can be a lot.
Now this one is a little bit longer, but I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but it says I would crash out. It said I would crash out, and here's why. I think when you go through things, it's not just a test of your character, it's a test of those around us as well. It says, recently my mom was in a terrible car accident, and I've been dealing with that and these very unexpected ways ever since, and sometimes people have been coming at me in all different types of ways. My cousin said something to me that really stuck out in the beginning. He said, be prepared for people who are going to help you that you weren't expecting, and for those you were expecting to help you to not be there at all.
Listen.
Yeah. That was pretty eye-opening. And again, I don't know. I'm not super evolved. I know my friends would disagree with me, but like that whole crashing out thing, yeah, I might do a little bit of that. I might crash out just a little bit, especially if my trials and what I'm dealing with is out there.
Yeah.
Like, my mom is sick. I just got into a car accident. I'm going through a divorce. And then you come at me and you're like, but what about me? I can't be responsible for what I say after.
Very valid crash out.
Yeah.
Very valid crash out. There's literally people that I have not talked to this day. I'm just gonna keep it so 100, because in the midst of my grief, your situation and your feelings were more important, and I'm like, and then you have your feelings type of way, and you stop talking to me, don't expect me to just, hey, so no. I have not talked to certain people to this day.
And that's valid.
And that's so valid.
Yeah.
So valid.
I have a friend actually who, let's just say our cycles are synchronized. Because right when she started going through her storm, I was going through mine at the same time, and they were very similar. And we didn't know that we both were going through this tough thing, but
same exact
and it was almost like identical. And so she just kept apologizing for like coming to me and telling me stuff. And I was just like, I'm gonna do something for you that I don't normally do. You have full permission to just reach out. You don't even have to say hello. Just say what you need to say.
Yeah.
Because what I think to myself is that if the shoe was on the other foot, sometimes you just need what you need.
True.
But you need to make sure that you're doing it to the right person. You need to make sure that you have permission to do that to that person, because again, you don't know what people are going through. And I'm a person like, if you hit me up, even if you just say what you doing, I'm already turned off. I need to see a hello, how are you,
what's good,
how's your day going,
how's
like
life?
I need that. Like when you hit me with the what you doing, where you at, and all of that, I'm already I don't like it, because I need you to check in with me. There's 1,000 things happening up here. I'm going through life, all of that stuff. Check in with me. And some people, they're ready to dump. They're ready to just like air it all out. And I'm just like, no, whatever you think you're struggling with, I'm struggling too, baby.
Oh yeah. And I appreciate the people that say I don't have the capacity. I appreciate that. Oh, babes.
Yeah.
Let me know all day. Because I have been the person on the other end of that where like I got a lot. Like, I've been a lot of things. Yeah. I'm not going to sit up here and just keep dumping.
Yeah.
I have to be like, so how are you?
Yes.
And like, let me find out how you are first. And literally, by doing that allows you to know whether this is the person you can even speak to at that specific time. Yeah. Because they might be going through something that's so much heavier, or they are in such a positive space that could ruin everything.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
I will not, like, there's certain people that they won't know. And I think we actually have a question on here. Man, I'm gonna find it. I'm not finding it right at this moment. But
okay. Well, while you look for that,
yes,
this response says, it's hard to respond to something like this. I just shut down. But as someone who has been going through a difficult period of time myself, I've had to seek therapy and understand that it is okay to be in solitude and show up for yourself first. With friends, it's important to communicate and to establish healthy boundaries. If they are your true friends, they will understand. Yes. Yeah. And the boundaries, the word boundaries came up a lot. In the responses.
And I completely agree with having the boundaries and knowing the time frame of when you can really give that to somebody. Yeah. I had one of my friends, like, when I think it was after I lost my mom, and she was just like, she's never experienced that, right? So she did not know how to show it for me, but she told me that. And I was like, girl, the fact that you even said that, babes, all we got to do is go get some food. If you don't know how to show up for me in the grief space, but you can also just show up for me as a friend. Let's go get some food. Let's go. I will come over to your house. We can hang out. We can watch movies. Like, I like sitting on her floor because she got a comfortable rug. So like, I can just come over to your house and we can just sit and chill. But the fact that you analyze yourself enough to be like, I don't know this space.
It's analyzing your capacity.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like, you know what? I don't have the capacity, but not in the sense of I don't have room for what you have. Right. I don't have enough experience in that for what space. You have. But I have this other thing that I can offer you.
Correct. And I think that is so huge. This is part of the question. They say you can't pour from an empty cup. So how do you handle someone coming to you asking for help while you yourself are going through your own personal storm and have nothing to give? It's that have nothing to give part for me. Because I can be, and like I said earlier, when somebody is in a positive space, they have nothing to give me right now because they are they're on a high.
They just got up the mountain. They just got to the top.
Up the mountain. Yeah. And me even giving you a piece of what I have and what I'm holding right now could be emptying your cup. And I don't want to, my cup could be depleted. And I need somebody that is overflowing. But they're overflowing in a space where they can still give.
Yeah, they're giving from a place of abundance, not a place of sacrificing the little bit that they have. Yeah.
You're just in, like you said, you just got to the mountaintop and somebody's like, so, hey, I need you to come down a little bit. Yeah. No, that's not fair to that person.
I forgot to put a warning label on this show today. The warning label was contradiction, because I'm about to say some contradicting things.
Give it to me.
Nobody cares. Like, yes, you're going through your thing. People forget that you're going through your thing, and then they just need help, so they reach out. Yes. And as a friend, sometimes you have to show up or just listen. Or remind yourself to put your things to the side just for a little bit. Absolutely. So that you can hear your friend out. Nobody cares in the sense of when you are going through your thing, you still got to go to work. You still got to pay your bills. You still got to take care of your little one. You still have to, show up even when you don't want to. And I struggle with that whole phrase of nobody cares. And it's not that nobody cares. It's that life still has to go on while you're going through this storm, and you're going to have to learn how to multitask, or because you might not be set up in your life where you can just cut everything off and pause to take a breather. I don't know a lot of people who have that, where they can just be like, actually, I'm not going to engage with anybody for the next 24 hours so I can get myself together. No. Most of us are too busy to even take a 5 minute look in the mirror and see what we're looking like that day. Yeah. So when I say nobody cares, I've spoken my boundaries to some of my friends, and I know there's somebody watching this right now is like, I'm not your friends. They have been my friends, but I've spoken my boundaries to my friends before, and they still showed up exactly the way that I did not appreciate. Where I'm like, hey, when you reach out, can you just check in with me first before you just dump your things on me? And they're like, oh, absolutely, I got you, bro. And then the next conversation is, guess what that man did to me the other day? And I'm like,
that's not, no.
We just had a conversation about this.
That's when I wouldn't respond.
But
because
no, I have this gripe, and I know I know I have this gripe, and I know somebody gonna clock me on this, but I hate what you're doing and where you at. I hate it. I have even talked to my therapist about it. It just, and it's all about the initial contact.
Right.
We haven't been speaking all day, and the first thing you ask is what you doing, it kills my mood. Because what? Why? What? But I have friends who do not ask me that question. They will say, how are you? And that always makes me light up. And I'm like, I can't wait to tell you. Let me tell you how
Let me tell you. It's tea time.
Now it's tea time. Listen. Or through me telling them how I'm doing, I'll just reveal, you know what? It's been a tough day. I'm at work. Blah, blah, blah. Now you know the full spoke.
Yes.
But the people who are addicted to the way you at and what you're doing, they're not bad people. That is just how they talk. And I had to learn to have grace, because I remember saying that and they were like, you're the bad person, because this is just me curious about what you're doing. And I'm like, okay.
But also no. Because if I say, hey, just check in with me, ask how I'm doing first before you even say what you're doing, where you at, what's going on with you. Like,
Listen, I know exactly what you're saying. I used to think that being an adult was all about choosing your own adventure and choosing to be like, you're not doing things the way I want you to do them, so you're out of here. And that is just not realistic.
It's not.
People are showing up, and when I tell you, the contradictions are not going to stop because everybody's just doing their best. But I also believe that everybody's just doing what's convenient as well. And so when it comes to you're fighting for your life and your friend is coming at you and telling you you're not showing up for them, what if this friend has been such a good friend all the way up to this point? Yeah. And now they're being selfish.
Yeah.
They're just having a bad moment. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and so it's like, it's not okay to count them out. It's okay to check them and be like, hey girl, I know you're going through your storm, but I just told you that I was having a hard time making ends meet, and that's all I'm thinking about.
That's all I have right now.
So we're going to deal with whatever you got going on, but just know you pissed me off today. You know what I mean? Like, but
let's circle back to the I don't care, like people don't care. Like, let's circle back to that, because I feel like that is so real, and it really relates to people's capacity for certain things.
There you go.
That I don't care, like, I mean, I understand, but it does not move anything over here.
That's right. Yeah.
What you're going through does not move anything over here. So in that sense, it's like, I can't care.
It's true. It's true. I mean, it's like what you said about carrying other people's things.
I can't. And like, I literally had a moment, and I, like, one of our friends, she's going through a lot of things, and I was like, I could not tell you my stuff because you're carrying a lot, so I'm not going to tell you my stuff.
Yeah.
But I literally had a very big situation to me happen, but it's like, I can't even, girl, what is that going to do? Me telling you my stuff is not going to help your situation. And even when you're just unloading because you need to unload, because you need somebody that you can talk to through your situation, but it's like, I can't even help with your situation. It's just so you can vent. And sometimes we don't even ask if somebody has space for you to vent, or like vice versa. Do you got space?
Yeah.
Like, can you, if I tell you, I need to tell you something. I really need to tell you something. Not that it's gonna help your situation. Yeah. But I have it. It's like, it's eating me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's like tea time. Like what you just said. Like, I gotta tell you something. But is that gonna help my situation?
Right. Because it's all I'm thinking about. All I got right now is what's in front of me.
That's it.
And it's none of your stuff. It's none of your stuff. So I know I'm probably jumping ahead right now, but one thing that I will say, and I'm gonna say it again by the end of this podcast, I'm sure, is self-awareness can be contagious sometimes, not always. And what I try to be is the person that I would need in this scenario.
Yeah.
And so when I do see a friend that's in need, or I do see that somebody that's got a lot going on, like, I think to myself, honestly, they probably just need some peace. And how can I add to that piece? It's like your friend saying, hey, I don't really have the answer to this.
Yeah.
I'm not about to give you no money. I'm not about to babysit. And I'm not about to...
I don't got none of those things.
I ain't got none of those things. But, I just... I cooked today. Do you want to come over and get a plate? Like, I'm definitely working on being who I may need.
Yeah.
And like, I had a friend go through something so terrible, and everything was just collapsing around him. And full disclosure, like, we were trying to date. And it didn't really work out, but I still saw like the world was, kind of crumbling around them.
Yeah.
I didn't know the full extent of the situation, but I knew that they were in a bad situation. Anyway, I showed up for them in a way. I'm just going to say it like that. In a way that I don't think I've ever done for anybody.
Yeah.
And later on, he asked me, why did you do that? Like, we were about to date and we didn't date and you didn't have to do that. And I told him, I said, if I was in your shoes, it wouldn't have mattered who showed up for me in that moment. I just needed it. Yes. I would have just needed it. Yes. If you know what I mean? Like, yes. It's like the blind man in the Bible. Like, he heard that Jesus was in town. He was like, I don't know how I'm going to get this, but I need it. I need it. I want to come hook a crook. I need it. Yes. I need it. Yes. And it doesn't matter who's going to give it to me. I just need it. And so I think about that sometimes when it comes to people coming at me and accusing me of not showing up for them. They could just genuinely be desperate, and it's causing them to be selfish. It's causing them to not show. They're already not in the best situation, and so they can't really show up as their best self because they're already in a bad situation. This is when that grace comes in. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. And next, because whew, okay. Have you ever been the person to reach out to someone for help? Or have you been met with rejection from someone who just didn't have the capacity? Have you been on the receiving end of that? And what happened?
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah.
So, keeping everything general, Absolutely. Yeah. Nobody.
We're not airing your business.
Nobody airing nobody's business. But I do remember coming to a loved one because there was a tough conversation that needed to happen between the two of us, but we kept putting it off because, not to sound insensitive, but they were always going through something. And we know those people in our lives that are like, they're always going through something. It's never like easy peasy in their life. And maybe it's out of their control, maybe it's within their control, whatever. And so it just seems like there was never a right time to have this tough conversation. And at one point, it became, for me at least, you're either going to be in my life or you're not going to be in my life, but this conversation is what's going to depend on it. So we need to have the conversation. Got it. And so I came to them and I said, hey, this is what I need to talk about this. And they were like, I don't have it. I don't know what to tell you, and it was crushing. But it also confirmed that maybe I didn't need to be in their life. If you continuously don't have the capacity for me, then that means you don't have space for me.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So like, it's not the worst thing.
Right.
It's just the truth. You don't have space for me.
And that's okay.
Yeah,
but
fine.
That's something we have to come to that conclusion so we can stop like playing, like messing around with like, oh, we're friends, we're family, we're gonna be in each other's lives. Like, let's get to that conclusion so then we know how to move from here.
Yeah.
And I think that is what's so important. And I'll go back to like even the reference with my friend that after losing, loss after loss, she was just like, I don't know how to show up for you. She'll be present if I have something, if I'm doing some kind of event or something, she'll be there. She bought the book. Like, she's that very attentive and active friend in my life. But she was like, in this space, I don't know how to show up for you. And that allowed me to be like, well, thank you.
Thank you. Because now I also know not to run to you every time.
Yeah.
I need to talk to my deep friend.
I need the deep friend that's going to be like, girl.
The one that's burning the incense with the head wrap. I need to talk to her.
Burn some sage for me or something. Like, that's the friend that I need to tell about all of this grief, the heaviness.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people don't have the capacity to handle your heaviness.
That's right. Oh, yes. And then, I don't know, like you talk about the shoe being on the other foot, where you come to somebody and they don't have the capacity. There's this thing that happens to you where you think that you're too much.
Yes.
Like, you're too heavy. You got too much going on. You know what I mean?
Listen, been there.
Yeah. And you're just like, well, maybe I should just keep it inside.
But that's not good either. It's not good. Like, yeah, I'm glad I have my therapist so I can like be like, lady,
yeah,
I'm going to unload on you. So I'm not unloading on the world, because I do feel like, and I've said this to my therapist, like, I feel like it's so much. I feel like I've been through it. I remember when I first started my therapy sessions with this new therapist some months ago, and I was just going through the list of things. I was like,
yeah.
Hi, this is me. So help me. Like, help me process this, because I don't want to feel like I'm going to my friends all the time with the heaviness of my life, of the things that I've been through.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But you have to have those people that you can be like, listen, we got to go deep again. Can you handle me? Like,
yeah. I have a friend that actually does ask that question, and I will say, I don't want to be all woo woo. Like, every time you talk to one of your friends, you need to say, "Hey, girl, do you have the capacity?" You don't have to do it that way.
No.
But what you can do is say, "How are you?" first.
Yeah.
How's your day going?
Yes.
Because a million things can happen in that day, and if they tell you like, I got a flat tire, and then my job did some, messed up stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Then to either tread lightly.
Correct.
Or say, okay, well, you going through it, obviously. This might be a bad time, but I got some stuff I need to get off my chest. You want to talk later? Like,
yes.
You can gauge.
Check in. It's all about the check in.
Uh-huh.
I think that is the biggest thing that people often miss.
Uh-huh.
They're like, they be coming in hot with the information and what they're going through. And it's like, take it easy.
Yeah.
Like, pump your brakes a little bit. Because
have you ever had a friend that was bad at empathy?
If and when
Uh-huh.
I no longer talk to them.
No, I have a friend that's just really bad at empathy on certain topics.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of I'm gonna assume, because so it's probably because their like logical side of their brain. But like, I had another friend that was passing away from cancer, and it was aggressive, and so it was a short period of time, and then they passed away. So I go to this other friend. My other friend eventually passed away. So I go to my other friend, and I'm like emotional about it. And I kid you not, my friend was like, well, he did have cancer. And I was like, I think I should call the police on you. I think you should go to jail.
Like, okay.
And it's not because they're a bad person. That person is still... I'm looking at you right now. That person is still in my life. That person is really close to me, and I would do anything for them. But let me tell you something. That response, I was like...
It kicked you in the gut, didn't it? Because what do you mean?
You are the bad guy.
You are. Like, you're the villain.
You're the villain.
Okay. I know how to...
But that same friend has come to me and told me, like, some of the smallest inconveniences that were, like, the end of the world to them. Like, they were just like, they ran out of caviar. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. They're like, thank you. Thank you for being there for me. It's just people, they have different skill sets.
Their processing is different. Yeah. Because that's a...
Yeah.
That was my ex.
You pouring your heart out. You're like, this is what I'm going through. And they're like, all right, well,
no, literally, it was my sister had breast cancer, and she passed from said breast cancer. And it was almost like, well, she was sick, and I was like,
yeah, that just wanna.
It's like, oh, and then it was like, well, I was so close to her. But you did not come to her service.
But again,
that's a whole nother.
Again, this is why everything is kind of contradictory right now, because we're talking about just human emotions, the way people show up in all these different ways. Not everybody has the same relationship with death. I remember being on Twitter and somebody died and they were young, and 3 people were like, yeah, I seen her in person. She wasn't all that. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then some other people were like, she was my best friend.
Right.
And but once you realize people have a different relationship, so let's bring it back to the topic. People have a different relationship with these various things. If you have a friend that comes to you and they're just like, oh, he did it again to me, I can't believe it. Some of your friends are going to be like, girl, leave him. Like, you're stupid. You need to leave him. And then you're going to have some friends that are just like, hey girl, it's tough out here. And I know y'all been together for 7 years. And I feel you. You want to go get some ice cream? Like,
let's talk about it.
Exactly. They're going to show up in a different way. And so I think it takes a level of awareness and intelligence to understand that people are just doing their best and they don't care all at the same time.
Because it's like I've come to a place now where I can go between both of those.
That's what I'm saying.
And I can be the person that's like, leave him, but also this is not the time for that.
Yes, you ate that.
I literally had a conversation with somebody, one of my closest friends, and I was like, so in this situation, like, I know what I would do. I can't give you my idea. Yeah. I can't give you what I would do in this situation.
Because I would have been out of there. Because I would have been out of there.
Out of there. But
I saw it in your eyes. You didn't even say it. You're like, I can't tell you what I would do, but I would be out of there. Like,
what I am gonna do. Oh my God! Wait.
You gotta keep it together. Yeah.
What I will do in this situation, I will pray for you to get the answer that you need in this situation,
and have the courage.
To make whatever decision God is telling you to make. Because I know for me, what I'm gonna do, my situation, everything.
Because it's like when someone says, "Girl, you better than me." What you're saying is, no, you're not. You're not better than me. Actually, you're worse. Because I would never do that. When someone like, if you like it, I love it. Actually, I don't like it. And you know, I actually hate it, and I would never do that. But again, when someone comes to you and they're trying to share their truth, you have to. It's a thing that people are not talking about enough, is that people are like, don't shrink yourself for anybody. I told you, I also should have warned you. I'm gonna be all over the place with this too. Don't shrink yourself for anybody. When people come to you and they got something to say, don't shrink yourself. Sometimes you do have to shrink yourself to give your friend the room to be dumb.
Yes.
Because some stuff they need to learn.
You giving your perspective is not going to give them the lesson.
Anything.
It's not going to give them the lesson that they're supposed to be learning.
Exactly that.
In everything that we do, everything, there's a lesson in every single thing. And me showing up a certain way for somebody could be me taking the lesson away from them.
That's right.
Or it could be guiding them towards the lesson they're supposed to learn.
Yeah.
So it could be one way, but you as the person, whichever side of that you're on, you have to be able to gauge where this person is. Where am I? Am I in a space that I need to be in to give them advice, to give them feedback, to show up for them, to engage with them in this conversation? Or do I need to sit back?
Yeah.
Do I need to sit back and allow them the space to come? Like, do they need to have the courage? Is this a lesson for them? Like, I need to build up the courage to say, I need help. I need feedback. I need space. I need you to hold space for me. Because sometimes we don't have the balls to say, I need you to show up for me.
Yes. Yeah.
I really need you in this moment.
Yeah.
Or we have we don't have the space to be like, you know what? I have more than I can handle, but I also know so does my friend.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You know that friend that I told you that I gave them permission to just dump whenever they need to? I also told them, I got you right now. A year from now, if you're still dealing with this,
I might not have it, baby.
I'm not. I don't plan on still being here holding space. The space is gonna be filled with something else.
Yeah.
Because I'm growing past my storm, or at least I'm trying to, and I'm gonna have my moments as well. But I also don't want to be pulled back into it, being reminded once I do get up there. And don't get me wrong, I'm human. I'm going to fall back into my sadness and trying to work through my things. And I expect you to do the same thing. But what I don't expect for us to be stuck here.
Correct.
A year from now.
Correct.
2 years from now, talking about this.
Because, baby.
Yeah.
I would like and I would hope that we're all growing out of whatever the storm is. And like when you're dealing with like grief and things like that,
That's different.
That's different. Like, you're going to go through your waves, and even the relationships, you're going to be like, man, your mind is, because these things up here, this, our heart and our mind, it be playing tricks on us.
Definitely.
It'll be like, it's time to go back and revisit that relationship. And you're like, no.
Yeah.
No. So I really, it's the hope that people are going to grow past those situations, but have courage to, like, when they need help, to ask for it.
Yeah.
Did we get any? That was all the responses?
We got more responses. You want to read another one?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. This one says, I'll just say something to the effect of, I'm dealing with a lot and I'm trying to stay afloat. For people that don't know, for people who don't know enough not to dump on you, I reevaluate where I hold them in my life. And I think good. Like I told you earlier, I had a friend who didn't respond the best when I told them about somebody passing away. I don't come to them with all my trauma.
Right. Because you know, I mean? You understand.
I might come to them for drinks. I might, but I'm not coming to them and letting them know this deep, dark thing that I'm struggling with. I'm going to go to maybe one of my friends that have gone through it, or maybe I'm going to go to my therapist and say, if I have a therapist at the time. This one says, when somebody does show up that way for me, I usually don't do anything. I get quiet and I stop reaching out. Yeah, that one got me.
And that's hard depending on the person who it is. You have to
yeah, some people you have to put on ice.
Yeah.
You really do, because they're not getting it. I always say too, if I've cut you off, that means that I have tried multiple times to reach you on a level and get you to understand where I'm coming from. I remember actually there was this young man on Instagram that he seemed to always be going through something, like dating life, financial stuff, just work stuff. He was always online complaining. I reached out to him because I was trying to be a good gay and say, hey, like, I'm in the struggle with you. I'm sorry you're going through this, all of this stuff. Once I did do that, he said, oh my God, thank you so much. These other guys, they don't get it. We're all just trying to stick together, blah, 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 blah. I was like, thank you. I'm glad that I could show up for you that way. What started to happen was he would reach out and just dump. He wouldn't say hello, nothing. He would just dump. And I said, hey, I'm actually going through some things too in life, but I would prefer for you to just check in first before you dump. He actually went off on me, blocked me, everything. And I was shook. It's like a puppy that you rescued and then they bit you when you brought them home and fed them and cleaned them up. Like, I was just like, oh, I'm going to have to shoot you now. Like, I can't believe that.
Because what?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That's when I'll be like.
But, I mean.
I only say this because what you did initially was provide him like a source. Like,
sure.
We're here. Empathy. I understand.
Yeah.
To start dumping on me religiously, I told you in the beginning I understood, because I too.
Yeah.
But never once did you touch base, say, okay, you are also going through. So what, are you good? Are you okay? Never once did that happen. Instead, you're just, yes, here.
Yeah. I mean, well,
block me, please.
When people dump and all of that stuff, you have to believe on some level that they believe that you are a safe space to do this thing. They never stop to think if they're a safe space. They never stop to, like.
That right there.
And I also believe that we all have, like, egos too. So when someone corrects us, immediately we're defensive and we think, like, you're not gonna tell me how to dump on you. You're not gonna tell me how to unleash all of my pain and heartbreak on you. And you have to be okay with losing them after you correct them as well.
That's true.
And let them sort that out.
Let the chips fall where they may.
That's right.
They say, like, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. One thing we don't talk about enough is capacity, which we talked about this earlier. How does your capacity tank work?
I don't even know, to be honest with you. Again, another contradiction on the podcast today. I don't even know because, again, I just told you I gave my friend full permission to unleash on me anytime that they needed to do because we're on the same path.
Right.
I don't know if I have that for everybody. I don't even know if I have that for people I've known longer than them. But then again, those people are probably dealing with the same things they've been dealing with for forever. So I don't have capacity for it. But yeah, I think, like I said, I try to show up for people in the ways that I know I would need if I was in a similar situation. I try to ask questions. I try to ask for permission so that I do have the capacity. But sometimes my capacity is all over the place. Sometimes I do just want to listen to somebody else say their mess. And I'm just like, you know what? My stuff is bad over here, but it ain't as bad as that. Tell me more.
I am the drama. No, that's so real. And I don't really think that I've ever really stopped to analyze what my capacity meter is. I know that I have to say pause to some things like, listen, I don't know what that meter is though. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I have stopped holding people's stuff. Yeah. That's true. But if you call me and be like, girl, this, that, and the third, I'll be like, wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I understand. I'm here.
I mean, also, I never want my friends to feel like they can't come to me and tell me things.
Facts.
And on some level, I do hope and wish that they have the capacity or the wherewithal to say, I told him this already. And I'm still here. You know, I don't know if, and I've been that person too, though. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, yeah, when it comes to capacity, sometimes I do have the capacity to hear that problem for the 30th time. And sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, so what you gonna do? When are you gonna step out of that?
Because at some point,
you know.
Yeah, I try to analyze where my tank is. Like, am I at E? I'm half a tank right now.
Yeah.
It's not going to deplete me. I kind of what is this situation? Mm-hmm. Is this going to deplete me by you telling me this? Mm-hmm. Or I think, honestly, if I'm really thinking about it, I honestly just look at, okay, I'm going to put up this kind of barrier to where I'm hearing it, but I'm not absorbing it.
Yes. Ooh, that's good. That's good stuff.
Because I don't want it to deplete my tank. Because, baby, listen, we going through stuff, so it's already kind of on shaky territory. It might be good today, it might not be good tomorrow. But I have to get to a place, and I've gotten to a place where people can tell me stuff. And because I made the declaration within myself to not hold people's stuff, you can tell me your stuff all day.
Yeah. No, that's good too.
If I want to hear it.
That's good too, because actually I started practicing that a little bit more often, not carrying people's things, but also letting them just air it all out, and me going, you know what, I'm sure you'll make the best decision in the end.
Yeah.
And leaving it there.
Yeah.
Or even asking if it's triggering to me. I'll be like, can I just add my 2 cents? Permission to speak freely.
Right. Do you want my 2 cents or not? And yeah. I've said that. I've said it to a couple friends. You can tell me the things. Yeah. You can tell me what you want to do. Because you gonna tell me what you want to do, and I'll be like, do you want my opinion?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or not?
Yeah.
And I imagine it's like at a restaurant. You come down to eat. We're gonna put all of our stuff on the table. I'm leaving this stuff here.
Yeah.
I'm not taking nothing that was on this, nothing we put on this table. Yeah. I'm not taking no to-go plates.
Yeah.
I'm not taking nothing. I'm not no to-go cups, no to-go plates. It's staying right here at this table.
Yeah.
Because if I carry any of this with me, that's going to deplete me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can leave it all right here. We bring our mess. We gonna dump it on this table. Like when we go get these tacos tonight,
Yeah, amen.
dump it all on the table.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go on about our business.
Yeah.
In our respective places, because you do need friends that you could just vent with.
Absolutely.
And sometimes that's the biggest thing. Like, let me just vent, but you have to know who you can do that with.
Yeah.
So this was good.
Yes.
I love these people. They had some good responses because
listen, I scratched the surface, but what I will say is a big thank you to everybody who did submit to the Black Girls Speak Up podcast and give your thoughts and opinions. Actually, don't stop doing that. Like, at any time the door is open, you can hit the podcast with a suggestion, a question, and hopefully they'll make their way to a segment.
Yeah. We would love to add like a Q&A segment to almost every episode. I feel like that would be a great way to either take the podcast out or bring it in, answering your questions. So feel free to keep submitting any topics, suggestions, questions, all the things. We would love to hear from you. And thank you to my co-writer, Darius. Listen, when I tell you, I can give you flowers all day because you just don't know how much it means to me to be able to have a vision and be like, listen, this is the vision. I need help with the vision.
Well, it goes back to what I said. When you need someone to show up for you.
Yes.
And it's exactly what you need, because if you come up with a topic and I can write about it, and I'm not handing it back to you and going, it has to be like this. I'm saying it's yours now.
Yeah.
Make it what you want.
Yeah.
I'm just putting the bones in and
I listen, that's what I be needing. I need some bones. I need some structure.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. Because
my mind can be, the topic is there,
Yeah.
but my mind can be all over the place because I'm thinking of like 30 different topics in my mind at once. I'm thinking about the topics. I'm thinking about the guests that would fit with this topic. But when you just like piece it together for me in like a structure, it just it does.
I'm gonna tell you just a little bit about my process though. I'm literally having a conversation with myself.
I love it.
I'm like,
continue. Okay.
Obviously, I'm a fool and I have no problem with making my own self laugh. So it's easy for me to like come up with something in my head because it's a big conversation now over here. Yeah.
I appreciate it so much. I really do. Every time you send me, I'll be like, he did it again. He did it again and again.
Yeah, and we got some good stuff coming up.
Oh, I can't wait.
Got some good stuff coming up.
Yeah. Anyways, y'all, this has been another episode of the Black Girls Speak Up podcast. So we will catch you next time.